Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. It's Nico from Cliff Jones RV here in Sealy. I got your technician, Tommy. He made your fifth wheel ready, and he'll be walking you through, showing you how everything works.
Good morning, and I'll be giving you a quick overview of this unit. It's the 3880 Suite. So we'll walk on the outside first here and go through a little bit of the deals here. So you have storage area underneath your main bedroom up front. Goes from, you got doors on your driver's side and your passenger side, two doors. It does have the cable TV and TV hookup. It does come with motion detected little lights in here, so over a period of time, if you close the door, they're going to shut down. Then you have two propane compartments. So you got one on your passenger side and driver's side. It comes with a little regulator here. They're fully topped off. They're 20-pound jugs, so they hold a little bit less than 5 gallons in each jug. If you want to, you can put the 30-pound. They're a little taller. You get more propane. Up here is your tongue jack area up in the front here. This is what I call in the industry the wet storage area. Your spare tire is located back here. Up here, and then you have your battery disconnect. So if you want to cut off all the power to the inside of the unit, that's the 12 volts. You would do it. If you want to put it in storage, you would turn it to the off position, and all the lighting, 12 volts would be non-existent inside your unit. It does come with a solar panel on top, which is a 50 watt solar panel, which will trickle charge your battery. So this is the controller that controls the amount of voltage that's going to go to your battery and charging. This is your battery, and then you have a little vent here in case something would happen to your battery. It would vent the smell out of your vent right here. You do have docking lights. The docking lights will turn on here. That's on your front cap. They're two blue lights. Nico will show you that. And then down here we have a leveling. So on this unit you have two leveling type devices. So this is for when you're unhooking and hitching from your vehicle. So to turn this on, you press the down arrow and the up arrow together for about 5 seconds, release it, and the little green light's going to come on. So that way you can go up and down to get it off your vehicle or put it on your vehicle, hitch up. Then you have, if you want to do an auto level, I recommend doing it here. Once you get your trailer set in your spot, you would hit this button twice, and then this light will flicker. It's going to take about 3 minutes or so to go ahead and level your unit itself. So this is the area. So after a period of time, I think it's 2 minutes, it's going to turn off. So, and I'll show you the device inside. It's on a monitor. It's like a panel on the side, touchscreen. We'll go over that. This is the driver's side 20-pound jug. So like I said, you can get the 30, which is a little bit higher. It holds a little bit more, which is about 7 gallons. There's no locks on your propane doors. So this is the driver's side to your front cargo area. This is your 50 amp shore cord, 25 foot. It's been tested and everything's fine with that. I'm running it actually off of the service cord right now. Your plumbing that goes down to your black and your gray tanks and galley and so forth. This is your water center. So you've got your cable, satellite, fresh water connection. So if you're off the grid and you don't have any city water or well water available to use for this unit, you would fill this up with a hose, and then you turn on a on-demand pump with a switch inside. Will pump water to all your fixtures. So this is your city water connection. This is where you're going to hook up your city water. This is your black tank flush. The black tank flush is the purpose of your dumping your black tank. You would hook up a hose here, and then you would turn the water on with the gate open, and it will help wash out your black tank. Down here below, we have a hot and cold outdoor shower. You have a little convenience light right here. And this is your water heater. Now, you don't really have to come out here and do anything on your water heater. It is electric or gas. This is your gas valve, gas tube, gas chamber, automatic igniter. This is where your 120 volt electrical element is right behind here. So your controls are for this unit or inside. You select electric or gas when you get inside, whenever you get set up, and it'll come on and off to heat your water as necessary. I do recommend getting a bug screen for this. The fit over this keeps like bug daubers and nests going in, otherwise it won't fire up. Here's your heater. So you have an intake and outtake for your heater. I do recommend a bug screen. That's your propane heat. If we squat down here a little bit, this is your sewer. So you're going to have the wastewater holding tank. That's right over here. This is your sewer. So that's your toilet on the right. And then you've got another. That's where your dump is. So now On this trailer, it's set up where you have one dump, 3-inch dump. So you only need one sewer hose to go into your sewer tank. And you also have a gray one on this side. This gray tank that's closed right now, that goes to your galley. So we have your kitchen, and then we have your toilet, and then we have your shower water, sink water in your bathroom. And your low point drains, if you want to do a winning meter right here, are your low points for your hot and cold running lines. They're the PEX pipe, the blue and the red. Around here is just your slides. So on this unit you have 4 slides. There's 4 different slide switches, and I'll go over that in just a minute. So here's your little area for storage. These keys are going to be your white keys, and then you got a set of purple keys for your front door. This is where you plug your 50 amp 120 volt short cord. Notice I've got my service cord here lined up. So you would put the cord I showed you up front in here. Also recommend that you get a surge protector, a 50 amp surge protector that will plug into your receptacle, and then you plug your short cord into it to help with spikes and surges that can damage your converter inside. So we'll take a quick pause and we'll go in. Okay, we're going to start over in the front bedroom area. So as you look at it, you got a little closet area. This is your TV. It comes with the unit inside. And you got some lights up in here that you turn on for your wardrobe. Over here you got a little cabinet space, USB 120 volts, little TV area, TV mount, your TV area where you got your cable TV hookup and your power. You got a little dresser here. You got looks like to be a king size bed, correct? Mm-hmm. And then you got a little storage underneath here. You got some tables that go along in there. Now this is your closet area. Right here, it is good. You can put a washer and dryer in here. It's got the hookups and everything like that. So, and then right over here we have your lighting controls. So that's your white lights, and then you got your blue lights up in here. And then this is your thermostat controls. You're going to have 2 ACs on this unit, one 13.5 in the bedroom and one 15,000 in the living area. So what's nice about this system, whether you're running this air conditioner or you're running the one over there or running them together, they're all ducted together. So if you run the front only, you don't need much AC, or running the rear only, you still get air back here. So just want to throw that out to you. So you control. So this one's going to control this AC only, no heat. The other thermostat will control that AC and also your propane heat. So, and you do have a little heat vent right here coming out. They're black vents that are located in this unit. We'll go back and we're going to go into the bathroom here. So this bathroom, you got a GFI. If you can look over here, that's your GFI reset. Notice it's green, that means it's good. You got a little motion detector right here. So if you have children, grandchildren, what so forth, the lights in here are not actually a light, they're independent. So even if somebody comes in here and the motion will come on so you can actually see. Got a nice little shield that locks in place, shower. Got a little vent up here. It's got 4-speed fan, very simple. And then you have an adjustable vent here for this. It's got a sliding, and of course, a toilet. Got a flush. This is your bunk area to the right. One important thing I do want to make, when you're traveling, if you're traveling, this is the up position. So when your bunk slide needs to come in, it's got to be in this position. And I'll show you a little warning when we get to the monitor panel. It has to be in this position. If not, if this is laid down like this, in the sleep position, it's going to hit this shelf. So it's very important that when you're pulling this in, that you have it all the way up and extend it up. That way it'll come in and out. 2 USB ports, 2 120 volt ports for your top and below bunks. TV mount, TV antenna connections, and you have a light switch for this one since they're so far up there. Okay. Go back here. We're going to hit the monitor panel. So this is where you want to be concerned about, just about running your RV. So we have a monitor panel right here. Now this is motion detected as well. So you've got your awning controls, your slides. You got 4 slides, and then you got your interior lighting, exterior blue lighting, living room lighting, and then your water heater if you want it on gas, or your water heater if you want it on electric. So if I wanted it on electric, make sure I have water on it. Once I'm plugged in, I turn that on. That element's going to come on and off to heat your water as necessary. So, and then if you want it on gas, you would turn that on. It'll take about 10 seconds for that. As long as you have your propane tanks open, it'll light and turn it on and off as well to heat your water. I can hear it. It just turned on. It fired off, so you don't have to do nothing. As long as you have your gas turned on, it'll automatically take care of itself. If you're off the grid, you do have a water pump function. So I said you fill up your freshwater tank, turn on this water pump. That water pump will, on-demand pump, will pump water to all your fixtures in your unit. This is the area right here is your freshwater tank. So I got 2/3 in there. So I'm pumping water right now out of the freshwater tank to show you the water. Black tank is empty. As it goes higher, it'll increase the dots. And your grade 1 is your bathroom grade tank. Your grade 2 is your galley tank. That's your battery indicator. And then we got up here, you have an alternative. So you got your little touch screen here. And if you got awning, leveling, lighting, monitor panel, that's this panel here. I'll go ahead and touch that. And I'll show you that you have your black tank indicator, fresh tank, and all that. You can turn on your water pump, your gas. And let's go back. And then you got your slides, your lighting, of course, the lighting down here, your slides, like you do have here, and your leveling, like you had out there. So we'll touch leveling. Sometimes my fingers just don't. I'm making it too hard. So here we go. So you want to go, so you can do your auto level in here. Just hit that button, and you can do it like that. Just be very still when you're doing it inside here. It's better to do it outside. If you want to retract it so you can travel, I would go ahead and do the arrow keys and get to manual mode, and I'm going to hit enter. Okay, and then I can hit the rear. I'm going to go retract. I want to do retract rear, so all I'm doing is retracting the rear. And then you can use that one out there. You hold the up and down arrows together, turn it on, you can go up and down with your front leg. So I can retract, hit rear, and that'll retract my rear. Okay, and we'll go back home. So that's this. You can use this panel basically, or you can use this one. It's all the same. And then this is your voltage indicator. Remember I showed you earlier in your wet storage area that you had a controller? That's showing the same voltage as that would show you. So it's got a convenient point here. You don't have to go out there and look what's going on. And it's got a Wi-Fi box up top. It's already pre-wired for a Wi-Fi hotspot. You can get with Nico on that. He can let you know about what that cost is and what is available. So I want to make sure that you see this. Please make sure bunk mechanism is in travel position before bringing slide out in. That's very important. That includes for this bunk area here. So I was telling you, but it needs to be in that position. So they give you a little pre-warning here. Don't want you to skip that. Down here's your converter. This converter is basically the electrical system of your unit. So you got 120 volt. So you got everything for your AC2, AC1, main, a dryer. They got it separated. If you put a dryer in there, fireplace, a converter, that's this box, washer. So it's all mapped out there on your 120 volt appliances. Then you have your 12 volt. That's for your awning motor, your slide motors, water pump, so forth like that. That's all mapped out here. So if you have any, you might want to keep some 15 amp fuses. Like I said before, I do highly recommend a 50 amp surge protector. Doesn't have to be the most expensive, as long as you have some sort of protection, because that's protecting this box. Fire extinguisher, USB 120, and you have running water here, hot and cold running water, got a little seat cover. It's here, and you got storage space down here. Now this is a 12 volt refrigerator, so this is pretty nice. You gain a little storage space with the 12 volts. That's automatic. So your controls are down here. So it's on 3 right now. You can push this button right here and go colder. That's your coldest right there. At 3, you're going to look at 40 degrees in your refrigerator and 16 to 18 degrees in your freezer. So it's very simple. So this runs off at 12 volts, not 120, not gas, just 12 volts. Microwave. We have a light over here. Fan takes a few seconds to ramp up. Then you have a gas stove. This is your hot burner. That's your, I don't know if we have, I think we have the, yeah, it's feeding gas. Take gas for a few seconds to get here. And then you got a little switch here. Cabinet space here. I think I have the gas turned off, but it is all pre-checked. Everything's been checked for over 48 hours for water test. gas pressure test, so you should be good to go. And then you have a little remote for your fireplace, which is located below your TV. And then you have a nice little kitchen area, kitchen island here. You got your four stools underneath here. You got sofa seating. You got some over here. If you can see me, we got massage and the heat and all that good stuff here. You got these zebra shades. These zebra shades are very nice. They block out. You can kind of control how much you want to block out. So I recommend you pull these from the center. Now it does have a little tab on it, but it's easier just to take a pinch and go up and down gently. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So you can block it out or let the light in, whatever your case is. Now the slide lighting is all push button. These are all push button. Notice I had living room lights. So these are push button. This is push button. And then you have this fold out sofa couch here. And then this is your fireplace. You do have controls. I showed you the remote a while ago, or you can just turn it on yourself. You got different settings. It actually does heat. So if it's not a real cold day or whatever the case is, for the most part, this is going to keep your unit warm. Stereo on and off. This is your TV mount. I'll get with Nico whether he wants me to mount it for the trip. He'll be in contact with you. This is a little blue lighting switch here. And then you got your satellite and antenna fittings down here for your TV. Your cabinetry up here space. This is your pantry. Got a little light up here you turn on and off. And I'm going to say that's about it. If you have any questions, please get with Nico. Nico will get me, and I hope you enjoy your unit.